Good day, everyone. This is Woman to Woman, and I'm your host, Miss Nene.
And I'm your host, Lisa.
Good day, listeners. Today we have a guest, Juju. He's going to give us his opinion on the topic relationships after breakups. Are they possible?
I haven't had any because I've been married for years, so let's talk about it.
Okay.
Juju, are they possible?
Is it possible to have a not just somebody you dealing with like casually, like you're in a relationship, you're doing holidays with this person, you know their family, now you are friends with their family, her brother, her dad called, y'all hooking up without her. Is it possible if you guys break up for you to still have that relationship with her extended family?
I don't think so. I mean, I ain't never had it, never will, and I mean, it don't make sense. It's like, why would I be riding around with her dad when I'm pretty sure if me and her broke up, I probably did something because it's probably gonna be me. So it's like, why would I want to hang out with her brothers or dad or family or anything like that? Now I've had it where I've been out and I've seen an ex girlfriend's mother. And I speak and say hello, and she speaks to me, and I keep it pushing. We ain't got nothing else to talk about. I've been left your daughter.
Okay, so, but you don't think, but see, okay, so this could have to do with you've never been married. You're strictly
that you know of.
Yeah, whatever. You're talking about your relationships. Now, with my situation, I was married. Is it okay for me to still hang out with his
No,
cousins,
absolutely not.
Even if they didn't like him?
Absolutely not.
Really?
Because it's like, you got to look at it like this. It's like, after we break up, you're the enemy.
Why do
Well, no,
do
and
you
what I mean like
enemy?
that, I don't mean enemy like I'm gonna do something to you, but I mean
Right,
like
but you mean
you're the
off
enemy,
limits.
like you're the ex. You
Okay,
feel what
but
I'm saying?
why,
So it's
why
like,
can't we still be
But
cool?
why does it have to have the enemy
because
title?
it's like this. It's like, let's say it's like you got clothes you don't want no more, and you gonna put them in a trash bag, and you gonna give them to the homeless, and then when you give them to the homeless, you go back to the homeless and take all your clothes back and put them back on. That's stupid and retarded. There was no reason to ever pack them up and give them away.
What?
So
He
if
done
I'm
went
a so
crazy
listen,
left.
so no,
I tell you,
listen.
this Juju's
So if I'm a listen,
mindset is
so if
off
I'm a
the
get if
pizzle.
I'm a
He
break
just
up with
pretty much
somebody,
called you garbage.
if I'm a break up with somebody,
Fact.
I'm on to something bigger and better. You no longer in my
I
world
don't
exist.
think he's talking to me. He's just saying in
Right.
general.
I'm just saying in
Right.
general.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I'ma
You no
need
longer
you not to
exist. You know what I mean?
Take
You're
it so personal.
Yeah, because
you're gone. That's the
Lisa,
reason why you're an
Don't you
ex.
get your feelings all in it.
okay. Well, I know people, like for instance, my mother. She was really good friends with all of her ex-husbands. She was married 3 times. And the ex-husbands were friends. Like they would come over for holidays. And my dad and the ex-husbands would go drinking.
But maybe ex-husbands is a different category. I don't know why it would be. Because if I'm done with you, I'm done with you. I don't even know. I don't want to be your friend.
Right. I think in some cases, of course,
but
in some
to
cases,
me, that's
you cannot.
awesome, though. But they all knew their place.
Yes, and that's the key. If you're not dibbling, dabbling, and
Right, they
backtracking and
just
trying
was
and
really
being
friends.
nasty and kinky, I think a relationship could be developed. But now here we go with this. If I'm gonna be two-faced anyway, however it comes, because if I have someone in my life that, like, say, let me use you for instance. Is this off limits? Say you're dating someone, we're all friends.
Right.
You break up with that person.
Right.
I'm still cool.
Right.
You have a new person.
Right.
Now I hang out with you, your ex, you and your current.
And the new and the
old.
old.
Does that make me
That's a problem.
a bad person?
That's a
it
problem.
don't make you a bad person.
Because
but this
I would be
is
hypocritical. I
No.
hung out with a lot of
No, that's
my
a
brother's
that's a
exes.
problem
But
because
look,
you're going
no.
against the code. It's
No.
where's your loyalty
Well,
at? If that's
It's
your
with
home,
my brother.
listen, if that's your homegirl,
my
your
bro-
loyalty is with your homegirl or your
Right.
brother, not the person she dated that you were friends with. That no longer there is no friendship because if your brother come to you and tell you, yo, what you doing hanging out with her? You know I don't rock with her. You supposed to rock with your brother.
Right.
So if you rocking with her, then that just says the type of person you are, and we don't
And
deal
Let
with
me
those
let
type
me
of people.
pose this to you.
Well-
It's a slightly off topic, but it's still the same thing. I have a female friend. We were dating friends, okay? She and that friend were dating. I was dating this guy. Those two guys happened to be friends, so I met her through the guys, right?
Okay.
Now, her guy sleeps around. This is my dog now. We
Mm-hmm.
kick it. This She's in my circle. He still, when me and this guy would go out, he, just like it used to be the three of us, and then when I met her, it was the four of us. He'll bring other chicks with us.
And what you do with that?
And what I do with it is what I'm gonna do. That's my girl.
But
So
So
I
where's
you
your?
make
It's
it.
pick
but
it, but
look,
you wait a
you
minute, hold
put your
on.
Hold on.
loyalty
You
in that
picking
girl.
her
You
side,
picking her.
right?
I said
Because I
every
was gonna
single
say you
time.
got to pick
I
sides
said,
when it comes to
you
me.
know what?
You better
Wait a
pick a
minute.
side.
I'm nice and cordial. If he brings a date, I'm like, "How are you? How you doing?" But I'll do something like, okay. One time this was kind of, we're too old for this, but she was supposed to be there. Like, first of all, if he's coming to my thing and he knows this is my dog and my dog is part of my family,
Mm-hmm.
we did something for someone in my family, and he came, but he brought another chick to
But why
our
did he
thing.
even come? Who
So what
invited
I
him?
did is I called her, and I'm like, "Hey, so she comes to the after thing. She's so uncomfortable over here. She don't know what to do. But because I'm not shitty, I said, okay, look, I don't know how to say this. It was like the white elephant in the room. Everybody
Yeah.
knew my homegirl was
You
on her
mean the
way.
big
And,
elephant in the room?
right. Everybody knew my homegirl was on her way. Okay. But I've been cordial to this new young lady. I said, look, nobody's gonna tell you, but so and so's on her way. You know, they used to date. That's how I met her. That's my dog. That's my girl. I don't want you to feel a certain way, with me. I'm okay with you. I don't know you. She's on her way. And he's sitting there like, I said, yeah, you should tell her. Don't let her sit here and just
Yeah.
get caught up like this.
Right.
And everybody was like, you just can't stay
But
out of
that's
people's
what
business.
the average person does.
And I
though.
thought that
Like,
was
who
normal.
does
Everybody
that?
sitting
Yeah.
there like, and I'm like,
Right.
look, I'm just gonna put it out there in the universe. So then here's another situation. It's another girl. He's had a few. We go to dinner. I'm like, you got me sitting up here in this nice restaurant with some other chick when you guys were supposed to go, but you didn't call her back.
But
Yeah,
you
I know
coulda
about
still
that.
got
Was
up
that his
and walked
girlfriend?
out.
It was just another chick.
But you
Oh, so
could have
you
got
was
up
snitching.
and walked
So
out.
what
It don't matter.
No, I ate. And what I did though is I called her. I said, I just want you to know, he brought another chick.
But
Yeah,
why-
I
but
just
why?
had
That's
dinner
not-
with
but-
your dude and
But
another.
why?
another
That's
ch-
not. They
pretty
not together.
much.
So why you in
He's,
their
he
business?
is dealing.
Oh, he was. No, were they together,
They're-
boyfriend and girlfriend?
Okay, I know that there's no title on that. I know that they date. They're dating. They date
So he can do
occasionally.
whatever he wants.
We all can do. None of us are tied down. We can
Unless
all
you're
do
exclusive,
right.
right?
But like she said, he sits up and lie to her.
Of course.
But you gonna bring how disrespectful? Her whole thing is this is my girl. You're just disrespectful. So I look like the fool. I'm supposed to keep dealing with you when you done took 3 different chicks around my homegirl.
No, but what you should have did was you should have hollered at your dude, and then your dude should have hollered at him.
But I'm
and he
close enough to him
no,
to holler at him.
No,
too,
no,
though.
but I'm just saying, and it should have been corrected that way.
Yeah.
You should have just shut it down. Like, look, if this what you gonna do to my homegirl, you ain't coming around me with these other females. You leave that over there, so I'm not involved with this. And then it would have been one conversation. Hey, he pulled up with such and such. I don't know what y'all got going on, but that's how he rocking, and that's it.
And that's how I did it, pretty much. That's exactly how I did it, except I didn't go through the dude that I know. I told him, I made a phone call to him. And I said, hey, I know y'all kick it when you want to or whatever y'all relationship is. I said, but that's my nigga now.
Mhm.
And he was like, I know y'all close. I said, okay, so don't trust me so much that I'm not going to tell her what I see. That's all I want to say. So if you real loose like that, just know there's a possibility I'm going to say something.
And we talking about relationships when you break up. Do
Oh.
you still see your
Do you
ex?
still hang out with the like who gets the people? you know,
Right, but my
in
thing
a breakup.
is,
It depends
I
how
mean,
long you've been
but
with
you gotta
somebody.
choose a side. But in your defense, you become friends with a person. You become friends with a person. You're still gonna choose a side, whether it's the new friend or the old friend. You're gonna have to choose. There is no in between.
I think
And
there
this
is an in
type of
between.
no, not if y'all just always hanging together, going out to dinner. You talking about going out to dinner? I'm not going out to dinner with your dude and another chick. Even if they show up, I'm not here for that. No,
That's what
No,
I was saying. It
yeah,
should have been shut
I'm
down
not
from
no,
the
here
but
for
gate.
that.
they're
I'm
not
not doing that.
exclusive like that. They're not exclusive, and because they're not exclusive, I text
Well,
her and said
hold
we
on.
was gonna go eat,
If
and
they're not exclusive, why are you telling her?
Yeah, it's
because
none of
they're
your
still
business.
smashing.
But it's none of your
Right. But
business.
my point is, we see eye to eye. You're telling her because that's your chick now.
Mm-hmm.
So at the end of the day, in your eyes, they are exclusive because you telling her, I just went out with your dude
No,
and another
I'm very
chick.
aware that they're not
And
exclusive.
she got to feel that way also. She must feel they're exclusive
Yeah,
or
or she
she
wouldn't
wouldn't
get
care.
mad.
But guess what? She doesn't react the way someone that cares would act. She reacts as someone that deserves a little more respect.
But it's
And
all
that's
about
what
the
it is.
reaction
It's it,
still.
and
She's reacting
she's
still.
reacting
So it
like
means
this.
something.
She's reacting like this. You could be less disrespectful. I know that we're not exclusive. However, you know this is my friend. You know this is our little circle. If you're gonna do something, do what you do.
I'm confused.
He can do this all day with him and his homeboy. But if I'm involved, it should be her.
Okay, well, I'm confused because let me know. Okay, dating means I can date whoever I want to date.
That's what
Both
our
of
terms
us.
are. Yeah.
Both of us.
Some people think dating
No,
means
it depends
No,
on
but the
the.
two people
No,
are supposed
listen.
to.
It depends on the type of relationship you've had. Because I've
Right.
had girls I dealt with that you would say, well, technically we were dating, but I wasn't. Well, I was doing what I was doing, but she was just to me.
Exclusive.
You feel me? But we wasn't exclusive. It's one of those like you kind of got that right before stage where it gets that seriousness where you're not together but you're really
Like
together,
no
but there's
one's seen other people.
exactly.
But
But
it's
if you
not,
did, we couldn't say nothing because we
Right.
haven't had that
And it's all
conversation.
in the
I
word
think that's the
game.
only time.
Yeah, but my thing is, most women are gonna be exclusive for a minute.
No,
No.
not this
You
new
got
generation.
those that are
No,
dating
not this
around-
new
Okay,
generation.
are we
Not these
talking
girls
about
out here
sleeping
twerking.
with you
Not these girls out
or
here
dating
twerking.
you? Are we talking about both?
What?
Are we talking about sleeping with you? Or are we talking about
But
dating
some
you?
people
Or are
call
we talking about
dating
both?
means dating to them. And
Well,
like
you
Juju
can
just
have a
said,
date and still sleep with somebody.
you
still
cannot have a date and sleep with somebody.
Right, but I'm saying it goes
Y'all can
both
hook up.
ways.
That's
It goes,
a hookup, right?
I'm just saying it goes both
Yeah.
ways.
Yeah.
So what are we talking
I mean, but
about?
that's okay. That's like prime example. If you have like you could have a female that you only smash. She know what it is. When
Right,
you,
that's
boom, you
different.
go over there, you smash. Even those females, after a while, believe they're in a relationship.
Okay, so
I think a lot
From
of
just
females.
smashing?
Yes, some
yes.
of them
I think
do.
a lot of
They do.
females like get it twisted and they
Mhm.
think like
Okay, but
if he-
smashing meaning you just coming through, hitting and moving, right?
yeah, meaning like I come over there, we
So
get
I
it
don't
in,
spend
I
much
leave.
time with you.
We don't go to
Y'all
the
don't
movies.
go out?
We don't go
Right.
out. We don't do none of that.
So I don't
just
get much
hit it
time with
and
you.
I leave. But the
What?
problem you
That's
have
a
is because a lot of but the problem
some people do think
well
that.
the problem you
that's
have
so
is a
sad.
lot of
Oh, poor
you got a lot of
baby.
women
Yeah.
Go
that
to
think
dinner. Get you some dinner in the movie. Get you some
Get a
shoes.
psychiatrist.
Get
Like,
an
the
oh.
problem you have
appointment.
is you have a lot of women that think relationships are sex. When a relationship is not sex, a relationship is a bond
I
between
thought that
two
was the
people.
guys.
It's
That's
not
all
Women
sex.
think like that, Lise.
A lot of women think like that. It's not about sex. That I could sleep with any woman I want to sleep with.
But I
You feel what I'm
need-
saying? That's not a relationship. A relationship
I
is
don't
when
know what topic
know
we're on.
you get sick
Yours.
and she gonna be there. If you got a flat three, whatever.
So
Like y'all
ADD.
got a bond where it's a bond. It's a loyalty thing. It's a trust thing. You know what I mean? It's more than sex because anybody can have a relationship based off of sex. But then it's like you don't have nothing. If all we do is just sleep together, that's sad. If you
I
with
need
somebody.
way more than
If
sex.
you with somebody and this is all about
I
sex,
need
then
a
you don't have a
whole-
real
I
relationship.
think that if
I need
you
a
know,
whole pie. I need more than just sex. Why?
some people just need sex.
That's sad.
When you had someone in your life, a cougar, that just needed sex.
I plead.
You play piece of
Yeah,
flip?
but that's a cougar. That's different than the younger.
No, we're talking about all generations. We're talking about
Well,
all kind of relationships. Can you be friends with that person and be around? This is another part to the question. Be around them with their new significant other.
Hell no.
No, you
No.
can't.
No.
well, you said be friends. You didn't say be cordial. Why we got to be friends?
Cordial, like say,
No, you
excuse
mean
me,
cordial?
be friends. Hell,
No.
have a relationship. Any type of
I'm
dealings
not
with
your
another person
friend if
is
you
a
my
relationship.
ex.
Why?
You
Listen,
my
I
ex
got a
for
prime
reason.
example. I have somebody that I have
You
We
could
still
somebody.
heard it. The
Prime
mic.
example.
Keep moving the mic right here. No
I have
goodness, who else gonna pick it
I
up?
have somebody that
Mm.
we can't be friends because she is now married.
What is Ann?
And it doesn't work because we used to have a special relationship where it never went sexual, but she wanted it to go there, but I never took it there.
And so now you can't.
And
be
now
friends?
because
Is it
they,
because
it's
of
still
her
it's
husband
because
don't want you
no,
to
it's
be the damn
because
friend?
it's because
Yeah,
there's
as most
it's
husbands
because
don't.
Right now that's
she
that's
still
different.
she still got
Sure.
feelings.
She's married.
But there was a phone call made to me.
Oh,
You see what I'm
stop.
saying?
Don't
And it
send
was
nobody
like
to
so.
divorce court.
No, I'm not. But I'm just saying. You feel what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
one of those where it's like, no, I can't because it's like you have a husband, and knowing what how it was supposed to go, even though it didn't go that way, and me being older to realize like it just don't work.
So you
It's
can
disre-
never go
it's
to that
di-
barbecue.
It's like I want like
Okay,
prime
wait a
example.
minute.
I
What
wasn't
is the
invited to
topic?
the wedding.
Well, if you weren't invited to the wedding,
So that
then
says
That
you
a,
speaks
you feel me?
volumes.
Yeah,
That
speaks
says a
So you
volumes.
lot, and
move on.
I respect that
Yeah.
because I wouldn't want to disrespect her husband. Like, what would I look like coming around and her husband there? That's like,
Correct.
feel me?
Look
That's
like
not cool.
a fool.
That's not cool.
I have ex-boyfriends that. No, I don't. I'm lying. Cause all
Well, wait
them
a
want
minute.
me.
Let's get back on topic.
All them
How
want me.
many exes do you have
What?
that
21.
you have made friends with on and kept?
That
And how many exes do you have that you I'm talking with my hands that you
Donald Trump.
still stay in contact with the family?
All of them. Let me think. 95%. If their mothers are alive, their mothers will call me. I still get calls from Detroit. I still get calls from, if whether it's them or their sister or their mother or their father.
So in your case, it's different.
But
Because most people say an ex is an ex for a reason.
No, my ex-boyfriend's mom, we're making arrangements to see each other somehow. Like, she doesn't fly. She wants me to come to her house. He's not in Detroit, but she wants me to come out there. Her daughter, which is his sister. I talked to his brother. I talked to him. Hi, how you doing? He's married or whatever. But the mom wants me to come to her house in Detroit.
Right.
Is that
I'm just
okay?
saying-
No, not
You
at
say
all.
no?
Yeah,
You're out of line.
It's been
I'm out of
so-
line
because
or is the mother out of line?
both of y'all. Because what if that man walks in with his wife? He gonna be looking like, why the hell is she in my
No,
mom's house?
he would know. It's not a secret.
Yeah, but it's still like, why would you want to even go over there? Why would
Look,
you like?
So you saying why do you want to go back to the past?
Yeah, like
you
why
don't
do
want
you
your
even?
past
If that
in your
mother,
future.
if that family miss me, and they want to send
Let
for
them
me,
miss you. Let them miss you.
I don't think it's a problem, and I still call her Mama J.
Because you're a savage.
And April,
Ooh.
shut up, you dog. And then April,
Roof.
and then my ex-boyfriend Larry in San Bernardino.
Mhm.
Mama Pat is still my Mama Pat, and I nicknamed her Mama Pat. So everybody, all his girlfriends after me,
Call
her Mama Pat. I fell out
That
laughing
is
because one of the
not
girlfriends called
cute.
me like maybe 4 years after we broke
How
up.
you gonna take
and
my
Mama
name
Pat, I said, "Girl,
and put it with all the
get out of
exes?
here." I'm like, "Dude, shut up." So, but it's funny because I have really good relationships. Okay, this one's even better, you guys. My ex-boyfriend's kids. We're still.
You're out of line.
They still like, you're my mom.
You're out of line.
How does that work?
You
I
are
don't.
out of
I'm not
line.
supposed to cut them
Well,
off.
I mean, it's
Put it like
nothing
this:
you
when
can
I got
do once
married,
you haven't-
when I married Jerome, Gary's ex-wife and her kids were at my baby shower. Because when I met him, he was going through that divorce with Teresa, and they had Andre and Amber.
I told you about all that name dropping.
I don't care. And then so when I met Jerome and we were getting married, the woman he was divorcing, Teresa, and the kids came to the baby shower.
I know. See, he just don't understand. Once you get a form a relationship with somebody, the bond is there, the relationship is formed. So it's kind of hard. I hear what you saying. Now, yeah, I just wouldn't be
And
that
look at
mother.
Rihanna.
But I wouldn't be that mother to call an ex-girlfriend and be like, "Oh, come for Christmas or come for this." Like that, I'm just not that mom. I wouldn't be
You
that
should
mom.
now.
Nah, I'm cool. I got my own life to worry about. Okay, I'm good. I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm not.
We're
So I
Facebook friends
understand
to
what you're
another
saying
level.
in that
Every
instance.
picture I post,
Juju.
yeah.
But me,
She
I
like
understand
Juju.
what you saying too,
I
because
mean, what do
once
I
you
do? I
formed a
love Mama J.
relationship, it's formed.
This woman I was in college, and I only met his family. I dated him in college, and I went back to Detroit for him for break. I was out there for almost a month with him, and his sister took me out. His brother's girlfriend took me out. Remember when I was in the Hair Designs magazine, the Detroit edition?
Mm-hmm.
I was in Detroit when I did
That
that
was a
magazine.
So I got a question for you. So if
Yeah,
that's the
and I
case,
was connected to his family.
if that's the case, every man you date that you meet his family, meaning you're gonna be friends with every ex you have
Yeah.
and every family member.
Pretty
What I
much.
won't do is I won't do anything disrespectful to my current. You know, if my current say, hey, well, first of all, he shouldn't have a problem with me occasionally speaking to a parent or something, but I'm not going to insert myself in their family business if he's not included. So, like goes back to my mom. My mom was friends with all of her exes, and her philosophy was, we have kids together, we're exes, but it didn't work. But hell, like my daddy took care of everybody's kids, you know. So these men were grown men. They were like, thank you.
But if you guys got kids, that's a different story. The kids are different because when you have a kid with somebody, you have to deal with them. That's a different story. But I'm talking about the ones you don't have kids with. You ain't got kids with these cats.
I don't. I only have
And
one.
you out here.
All
It's
right,
like,
get her,
come
Juju.
on now. That don't
Shut
even
up
make
with
no
your
sense.
first-
You out here
no.
kicking it with their family members and all of that, chopping it up on the phone and all that. The only
I
time,
am definitely
listen, let me tell
going
you,
to chop it
the
up on
only
the
time
phone.
you should talk to
I
an
am.
ex family member is if they comment on your Facebook or one
No.
of your social media.
I will talk.
And you comment back.
I may not
you
kick
are
it,
making phone calls,
but I will
if
talk.
you are planning
I'ma call her
airfare
right now.
to
Shit.
go, like
I'm
that's
calling
out of
her right
that's
now.
We gotta
honestly
start a new segment
that's
like
disrespectful
I'm
We
to
calling
call
her
people
that's
right
up
now.
and put them on
disrespectful
the
to
show.
the
I'm
partner
finna
that you
call her
have.
right
That's
now.
how I would feel as a man if my wife or my woman told me like, hey, I'm going out to Detroit. Like, who is that? Oh, that's my ex-boyfriend Larry. I dated 5
Yeah.
years ago.
I'm
Okay,
finna call
well then
her right
that don't
now
make no
on
sense.
air. I'm
Don't
gonna
make
put her
no
on
sense.
speaker.
Let her know she on the show
What you
if
calling
she
her for?
I'm
answer.
calling her because she loves me.
But we don't care about that.
She got to make a point, baby.
What if she say, who is this?
Probably ain't even gonna pick up.
That is so funny.
Probably calling
Okay.
somebody else.
No,
she ain't
what
even
that
picked
say?
up. She don't even
What does
rock
that
with
say?
you.
What does that say?
Look, all that talking
Jackie
you doing and she
Whittaker.
couldn't even pick the phone up. She don't even
she
rock
not
with
home.
you.
Maybe
She don't
she
rock
at
with you.
work.
She
Or
not
maybe
home.
she's with her son and his wife probably,
And she
and they don't
could
want to be
be.
bothered
And
with
she
you.
could be. But I tell you, she could be. It's no connection like that. It's
So then
no
cut them
friend.
off. So then why do you care?
Because this woman loves me and I love her. And Mama Pat, April's mom,
Well, but
I love Mama Pat and Mama Pat loves me. It does not matter.
the relationship is already formed.
It was formed.
It's already built. It is what it is. So you just,
I'm not going to go to Christmas dinner
I'm just saying,
and do all of that.
I'm not one of
gonna
those
do all that.
mothers. You don't. Nobody has to worry about me calling an ex, talking about, come on
Shut
over.
up, Lisa.
Now I do have
Shut up, Lisa.
one, but you don't. I'm not gonna.
Shut
do
your pie hole immediately. Shut your
Miss
pie hole.
Chelsea, where you been, Chelsea? Oh shoot!
What the heck?
I do. All right, so y'all know I don't have much to say on it. I mean, I broke up from my husband a couple of times.
Oh gosh, please,
So
not
I
him
can
again.
say-
Y'all been together for 317, 27,
So,
5,
you
8.
know-
I sound like Medea.
But y'all had a lot
2,375,8 years
to
two,
say on
divided
it.
by 7.
Really? Y'all had a lot to say about it.
I just think that you can have relationships if boundaries are not crossed. I do.
see both point of views.
It just
I
don't make
see it
sense
from a
why
mother-
you
He
want to
keeps
keep
saying
the
it just
past.
don't make
It doesn't
sense.
make sense why you want to keep the past in your present and your future. It doesn't make sense.
If I was in a good place and I could just spend time, I would visit Mama Whitaker. I would visit Mama Pat regularly, and Charlene, Miss Charlene. She's deceased, but I tell you that woman loved. She had no daughters. She loved me. That was. I'm sorry. And
she
was
just fall in love with
she-
the mamas,
and she
just
was
them.
caught up between me and his ex.
I'm
Because when we would
sure.
break up, he would go back to his ex. When they broke up, he would come back to me. And we just took him back, or then I lowered over my position. They together, I'm over there with the mama. So just, craziness. But she just loved, I mean.
Could it be like you, for some reason, you're holding on to something?
I don't want them.
You're holding on.
Hell
No,
no.
not them, but it's
Oh.
like you trying to hold
Whew.
on to like a piece of your past relationships, like it's something there you
No,
won't let
because
go.
what I do have
No,
is
it's just a relationship has been formed.
in a box. My entire life is in a box. And when I die, please go through it and you guys will know everything about me. I have eras, pictures and a collage of every
Why are
era.
you so organized?
It's so crazy.
For your death.
Because I took it out of, when I got married, he didn't want me to have all this stuff. I'm like, my entire childhood is in this box. You want me to throw it away because you're insecure? So I put it in the attic. And so it's my boy.
So you just bringing it forward.
It's this boyfriend, the whole era with that boyfriend. What was going on in this life when I was?
You sure you want us to look at
when
it?
I had Candyland.
You sure you want us to look at
all
it?
this stuff? Yeah, it's gonna be out there. Somebody gonna see it when I'm out of here.
I need to see it now that you're
Well, look,
alive.
you need to work.
Okay.
You need to work on your
I
ways,
wanna
because if
see
she
this.
say she ain't rocking with you, then I don't rock with you. It
Yes.
ain't. It
She
ain't no
rocking
in
with me.
between.
Always.
She rocking with
You
me.
can't. You can't get
Always.
down like
Right
that.
or wrong, she rocking with me. Trust
Always.
me.
But I'm just saying, if she wasn't, then I would have to just by
Always.
default, I can't rock with
I
you.
get it.
You feel me?
I get it.
So, and
Well,
that's
let
how
me
it's
tell
supposed
you
to
who
be
I'm
with
not
the
rocking
exes.
with. You pick a side. Blood over water.
All right,
we on
watch
air.
it, y'all.
Yeah,
We on air.
Yes.
But let's go there.
We'll
We can
talk
go there.
later.
No, we
No,
can
we'll
go
talk
there.
later.
Bring it
Just
all back around.
food
I
for
guess
thought.
we are ready
Food
for the word
thought.
of the day. Where are we at in the
'Cause
show?
I ain't
I
rocking.
think we ready.
Yeah, we ready.
Y'all a mess. Okay.
We'll see where your loyalty is, Mr. High and Mighty on loyalty.
Well, thank you, listeners. We need you to subscribe. We need you to listen. Post it on your Facebook page or your social media. Tell somebody about the show. Here's your word of the day.
Wow, I think I went too far.
You ready? I brought it right back in.
Good, thank you.
Where there is love, there is life.
Boom.
There you go. Where there is love,
And I
there
found
is
love
life.
in my ex's family.